My last two videos have been not chatty ones, and I already feel like I'm out of practice. I already feel like I don't really know what I'm doing. Hello and welcome to day 12 of May, Myself and I. Today's word is storm, or storms, and I'm gonna chat to you whilst I put my makeup on for the day. It is Sunday. I ran 5k today, which I'm very proud of. I wasn't at my fastest. It took me 40 minutes, almost exactly, to run 5k, but I felt so good during it. I got to 2.5 halfway and walked for like 30-40 seconds and then continued the rest of the way. And I think that's just the most consistently I've ever run. And I just felt really good. I didn't feel like my lungs were gonna burst. I didn't feel like everything was hurting. My ankles did start to hurt halfway through, but I did notice that when I started walking, I was like, oh, this actually hurts more than when I was running, so I'm just gonna start running again. I've been working on a project for the last, since Tuesday. It is not my project, I am just an actress in said project. Tomorrow I'm working 10 till 10, which is gonna be a very, very long, maybe slightly trying day. Fun, I'm working with some amazing people, so it's gonna be great, but it just meant that today, I'm taking it easy. I got up at about 11, I think I got up. I woke up at 11. I really needed that sleep, and then went downstairs, had some breakfast, did my 5k, came back, ate a chocolate bar, and now I'm gonna film a couple videos, one for today, one for tomorrow, just to get ahead of myself, because I know I will not be able to do anything tomorrow, because it's gonna be a long day. And then I think the Fletcher household are getting a takeaway tonight, which I'm thrilled about. So today's word is storms. Last night, I felt like I had a bit of a storm going on in my head. I'm gonna try and be as honest and authentic as I can be without sounding too dramatic. But last night, I just had one of those moments where I was like, I'm a terrible actress, I'll never be as good of a singer as I wanna be, I am a joke to the theatre industry, I am just not good enough, and I'm undeserving of where I've got to, and I just sort of spiraled downwards for like an hour and a half before I went to bed. And I think it's because I had a really good day yesterday at work. I received some really lovely compliments from people that I massively respect and look up to in the industry, and I think I just came down hard. I just crashed back to earth last night, and I don't know, it was weird, and I didn't have fun. I didn't enjoy it. And it's definitely not the first time I felt that way. Every now and again I have one of those moments where I'm like, oh my god, I'm just not the person I want to be, and or I'm a fraud and everyone thinks I'm this one person and that's absolutely not who I am, or am I that person, or am I really somebody else? Every now and again I just have moments like that, and it feels like you're in the middle of a storm and you're getting attacked by your own brain. It feels like there's this big jumbled cloud of negative thoughts in your head that you can't get away from because it's in you, it's inside your own brain. Usually I wake up and I'm fine, I'm okay again. It was just a momentary lapse in confidence and positivity and optimism. But I put it on Instagram last night that I was feeling that way, not because I wanted people to be like, oh yeah, but you're amazing and we love you, because I feel like over the years I've become desensitized to both positivity and negativity. I don't trust the opinions of people who don't know me because they don't know me, and even when it's, you know, positive, it's lovely to receive compliments and it's lovely to receive praise, but I don't trust that in as much as I don't trust the negative stuff, because when someone's negative towards me, they don't know me and therefore don't know the reasons behind my actions and my thoughts and my feelings, and or there's just so much that they don't see. But in the same way, when I receive praise, I'm like, oh yeah, but you don't see it when I get angry and shout and have my terrible days, you know. I feel like they're only focusing on one half of me. The people who give me the positivity are only focusing on all the good things I do, which is lovely, don't get me wrong. And the people who are negative towards me are only focusing on the things about me that piss them off. So either way, it's not a balanced opinion. The reason I put it online isn't because I wanted people to tell me how great I was, because that doesn't really do anything for me, as lovely as it is. The reason I put it online is because I feel like it's important for people to know that amongst the polished Instagram dream life that you see on my Instagram as much as anybody else's Instagram, that's not all there is. That's a glossy surface, and underneath it there are days when I feel like I'm completely undeserving of everything I've ever been given or achieved or earned. And I just think it's important to remember or be reminded that even the people that you look up to in certain industries or people that you view as being really successful don't get a free pass past self-doubt and negativity and feeling like they're imposters in some way. Some of the most successful people I know, in fact, are some of the most insecure people I know. And success doesn't give you a free pass to happiness. And I also just think it's important to be vulnerable. I feel like because we have social media and we see all of these perfectly polished Instagram feeds with people who are constantly smiling and always looking like they're having the best time and their life's amazing. I think it's important to show those moments where you're like, oh man, I don't think I'm good at what I do and I don't think I deserve to be where I am, and I have all of this like negativity and anxiety just clouding my brain and I don't know what to do about it. And sometimes it can be brought on by other people feeding that negative fire. It's sort of like that voice in your ear that's whispering saying you don't deserve to be where you are. Sometimes other people are that voice, and sometimes I just create that voice all on my own. Isn't that lovely? Sometimes that voice just creeps up in my head when I'm having a lovely time and I'm like, oh, that's what we're doing today. All right, okay. Usually it happens to me like late at night. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a thing. It happens to me late at night, and sometimes I'm like, okay, that's bedtime. I'm gonna go to sleep because I don't want to entertain this. This isn't fun. But if it does strike me during the day, I'm like, right, who can I speak to that's gonna make me feel better about this? So it's about sort of finding friends that are gonna be there for you in that moment, who are gonna not only like give you solutions, because a lot of the time when I'm feeling that way, I don't want a solution. I don't want someone to be like, well, here's what you need to do, or have you tried this? I just need someone to listen to me and be like, yeah, that's crap. So it's always good to find friends who are able to give you that, provided that you're also there for them if they ever need you, because that's what friends do. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that negative storm I had in my head last night, which wasn't a lot of fun, but it's okay to sometimes feel like that. It's normal to feel that way every now and again, but at some point you've just got to go, hey, no, no, no. I will see you tomorrow.